Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Black Women Healing Podcast, and this is Myra here to talk about my intention of the month. My intention of July is to honestly just walk in my truth, and for me, that's been speaking up. I have been finding myself getting so irritated with people because I make space for them and extend myself, and I've come to the point where I just don't want to do this anymore. I do not want to be the person that, people know that they can lean on, so they don't respect that, I need to be able to lean on others too. And I'm thinking of this in romantic relationships, friendships, business, literally everything. I can't continue to be the person that carries the weight of everything anymore. I'm not going to do it. And so for the month of June, I started speaking up where, in spaces I felt comfortable. I had a very intentional conversation with my dad about some of the things that I feel like he didn't step up for. Also had a similar conversation with my mom. And those are two of the people that I thought it would be the most difficult with. Well, actually, it was the most difficult. And now that I've moved past that, I'm deciding that I'm going to do it with everyone. Nobody is safe. And that's not to say, I'm coming for people crazy or anything like that. But more so, you're going to know how I feel. There's no holding back at this point. If I'm feeling slack is not being picked up in relationships, I'm calling it out. I can't do this anymore. Because ultimately being that person where you have everybody's back all the time becomes draining. And being that I've done this all my life, I'm pushing 30 now. I don't want this to be 30 years of me doing this. It does not feel fair anymore. And for friends and family listening, check on me. Come on, step it up. If you know that I'm always doing things for you in any type of fashion, whether it be showing up financially for you, emotionally, carrying, whatever you need, check yourself too. I think that maybe I've taken some slack because I haven't checked people, but now moving forward, I'm checking people and checking them out of love because, you can't do things on your own all the time. Now it's just old and can't continue to live that way. So because I started speaking up in June to a few people I felt comfortable with, now I'm challenging myself in July. My intention is to speak up in general. And, it's making me think about someone told me that, I need to not speak up so much. And what do I say to that? No. And, I can't have people like that in my life. And this person's not in my life. It's a random person. But I'm going to continue to speak up. And I have to do that, whether it be, I need to tell another Black woman about her worth, or whether it be I have to tell somebody that I feel like they're not, picking up their slack in this relationship, or they're not, reciprocating. I understand that we have hard times. And at the end of the day, I have hard times too. So I challenge y'all to also point out and call out when you need people to show up for you, when you need to be heard, when you need to step into some uncomfortability because how you're feeling needs to be known. We cannot continue to, go on and not allow people to know what's really going on. Do it. And this is something that brings in vulnerability. This is something that brings in uncomfortability, a lot of different things. But at the end of the day, it feels good. Being that, I tell my mom and my dad how I feel really good about moving forward. Now, me doing this is not to, continue to be upset with them, because I found myself being upset, and I'm finding myself being upset with a lot of people the more I think about it. But that's because of me. And me having these conversations with people is me letting go of that being upset because I didn't speak up for myself. So, again, I challenge you to do the same, because how you feel deserves to be known. And especially if, like me, you're someone who's doing all these things for people and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, now I'm starting to burn out, speak up. You deserve that. That's your homework. Speak up in uncomfortability, push through the vulnerability piece, and remind yourself that this is for you. I hope y'all enjoyed this week's episode. Please feel free to leave me a comment. Leave me a ashe, amen, whatever you're feeling. This was, a tough episode for me to record. So I want y'all to join in with me on this challenge.